Hello my lovely people, following on from the video I just recorded. I went up on last Tuesday. I recorded this one the same day, hence I've got the same outfit. Yeah. And I'm just using the opportunity. We're still on holiday at the time I record this video. We have been chillaxing beside the pool, and then I decided to come and sit here and record. This is very, very sunny, as you can see. Very, very sunny out here in France. And yeah, so following on from that one, I've talked about a different scenario to do with the child that was taken into foster care because of the way the mom disciplined her, leaving some marks on her body. And then the fact that the mom was not remorseful. She even went on and on to say things that she should not say and got the family back home involved. You can watch that video if you have not watched it. Maybe if you have not seen that one, watch that video after you've watched this one. It doesn't really matter which one you watch first. And this is a different scenario now. And this particular scenario is to do with a family, again from Nigeria. They decided that they have to, excuse the heat on my face, it's just too sunny here. I just have to get on with this video. So they decided obviously that they have to earn money to take care of the children, and rightly so. But it also boils down to lack of planning. You have to plan. Initially, things might be difficult, as it was for us when we came initially, because our priority have to be the children, and then we have to decide how do you work, if you have to work, who will be at home with the children, and so on and so forth. On no account should you leave your children on their own, underage children. If they are adult children, over 18 and stuff like that, over 16, I think. I don't know how they class it here, maybe over 16 or 18. Yes, but these children we're talking about, on this example I'm going to use, the children were under 10. Two of them were under 10, and they were left alone at home by their parents. And in the night, the neighbors could hear the children crying and stuff like that, and there was nobody attending to them. And they were wondering, if their parents were there, why are these children crying like this? Anyway, they became concerned, and they now got the police involved. They came to the door, knock, knock, knock. As they were knocking, the children were crying more. So nobody opened the door. So they knew that obviously these children were left on their own. So they find a way of breaking into the door and kept the children calm and asked them not to cry, that they're here to support them. What is the issue? Where are your parents? And they said that their parents are not here. They've gone out. I don't even know they're old enough to say whether they've gone to work or where they've gone. Or maybe they didn't tell them they were going to work, but they left them on their own, put them to bed thinking that they are asleep, and they went. The police, obviously in this country, they are very calm. They just stayed with the children, calmed them down, until the next morning, very early in the morning, the mom came back, not knowing how long the police have been with the children. They asked her. She was obviously alarmed to see them in there, and she was like, oh dear. And she suspected something anyway. As she was coming in, the door was already open, and she thought that something has happened to her children. But so when she saw that the police were there, the children were there, she was calm, and then they started asking her questions. To make things worse for her, again on this occasion, she told lies. She told them that she just went out this time, and that she just told them cock and bull stories that did not add up. And the more they asked her questions, what she was saying did not add up. They decided, since she did not mention that she went to work, they decided to check the bag she came back with. And another offense was committed, because they found something that does not belong to her that she may have taken from her workplace, and that became a second offense. And while I talk about that, I'm going to do a separate video regarding problems that people have gotten into because of removing something from the workplace. One of them was such a really unfortunate situation. The person that did this did not plan to steal anything from work or to nick, to use their slang here, to nick anything from work. It was very unfortunate incident, but that video will come. Today we're just talking about this particular couple that left the children on their own. So when they searched the mom's bag, they found something that implicated her, that she actually went to work, and the things she came back from that she shouldn't have come back with. So that one is a different case altogether to be dealt with. So then what happened? Obviously, social workers are involved again. Social workers are so busy in this country with cases like this. There are so many of them, many cases like this. As I say, I have friends who are social workers, and people don't even learn from other people's mistakes. That's why we have to keep bringing these things up. I'm sure you have heard something like this before. However, we have to keep talking about them because people don't even understand, or maybe they think, oh, it will never happen to me. Maybe they think, oh, it will not happen to me. Oh, it's not my portion. Oh, God knows that I'm here. That why I went is because of. They start justifying nonsense. Please, nobody send you. Nobody asks you to come. If you have to come, which is all well and good, plan very well. Decide how you are going to look after these children. It takes time for them to grow up to a certain age that they can be left on their own. But you have to manage and explain to the children that we have to manage because of this. You give them reasons why you have to cut your coat according to your size. So the problem for this woman became really very complicated because they saw something from her bag that does not belong to her, that she must have nicked from where she went to work. So that became a different issue. Then the children were taken into care to start for some time, and got them investigated. The children obviously were not happy where they were taken to, but their priority in this country is to make sure that the children are safe and well cared for. Safeguarding issue is a big thing here in the UK. So make sure that you plan. It's also part of the planning I was talking about. Make sure that you plan. Manage yourselves first. Manage yourself the best you can. Make sure that one parent, at least one parent, is with the children all the time. Do not leave them unattended. Never even mind any other thing. How about if that house, for example, the children become hungry or decided to go and start put something on, and the house goes on fire, God forbid. So how will you explain it? How will you forgive yourself? Or they can fall into any kind of danger while on their own. Remember, this is night time we're talking about. Night time is a long time. And why will any parent have that mind to do that? What kind of money? Who are you getting that money for? It's better for your children to know that they cannot get certain things at this time because you are still settling down, you are still struggling to make ends meet, that they should manage what they have is better. Even if they're not happy, it's better for them not to be happy in that sense than for you to leave them alone, to be rushing for money. And unfortunately, some of these people that rush to do these jobs to get this money, it's not even all about their children, to look after them, because some of them, they don't really care much about what their children have to eat. They just give them rubbish to eat. All the money they're making there is towards building things at home, which again is a very sad situation. I'm going to come to that about building things at home and the problem it has caused people who are here in the diaspora. A lot of things are coming up on this Japa series, but today again I want to keep them short, use one topic at a time every time. I'm going to talk about this issue of taking something from your workplace and the problem it has caused somebody that I knew very well, few years, quite a number of years ago, just to give you an example. And that person did that just not even knowing. Didn't mean to nick anything, but I'll give you the scenario so you can also understand and learn from that. That might come in my next upload, but just watch out every Tuesday. Different things will be coming. Still here in sunny France, recording this video. I'm going to do a few videos here before we travel back. Yeah, we just end of this particular video. I'll catch you up soon in my next one. Goodbye and God bless. I hope we have learned something from this.